Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the Daily Vibration. So, if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Kamoy, my lovelies, and we are doing a Daily Vibration today. So, happy Wednesday to you, my loves. All right, so we're going to do the four elements as we normally do. All right, now keep in mind if you are new to the channel, okay, you are not just responsible for mastering your birth sign, right? You are also responsible for mastering all 12 aspects of the zodiac sign, which means, my love, that you need to know how all 12 affects your psyche and exactly what they're responsible for. This is why we deal with the four elements, okay? So we're starting off with the wonderful earth element, okay? So that is going to be Virgo's energy because we're on Virgo season. That is also going to be Capricorn's energy and Taurus energy, okay? So if you are a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus, my love, okay, this energy can apply to you. If you are not a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus, this energy can apply to the physical realm, right? So this is going to apply to the bill, the car, the kids, relationships, um, situations pertaining to your money and finances. All right, so you're gonna have to be mindful of that as we're moving throughout this energy today. All right, here we go. Very interesting energy for you guys today. All right. So, just first of all, my loves, you do have root chakra energy popping up here with abundance. Now, you do know that your root chakra, my love, is responsible for the energy that is grounding you, okay? Now, this energy in your root chakra, you need to also know, is responsible for your fears, it's responsible for your anxiety, okay? Or responsible for anxiety. All right, this is also the area that you would need to bring balance in because this is your flight or fight energy, or what you would consider to be your survival instincts energy lies here. This can also be energy of the ancestors or energy where you would need to gain stability or trust, okay, vitality, okay. Here is where your physical being also, I want to say, resonates from, okay? And the physical well-being resonates with this root chakra energy too. So today is asking you to pay attention to abundance, right? Now, I want to say with the abundance energy, abundance can mean different things for different people. For some people, abundance is all about money. It's all about the materialistic aspects of things. And can I just say something? Because we are dealing with earth signs, let's just face it. Let's just be real. Some earth signs, if they're not fully I want to say fully matured spiritually, can have an imbalance in being a little bit too materialistic. Okay, now this is asking you to be open to the expansive nature of how you can bring in abundance. Okay, this shouldn't just be about making money. This should be about joy, love, healing energy, gratitude. Okay, so you want to look at abundance on a broader scale and not just from the aspects of finances today, my wonderful earth signs, or if you're dealing with the earth element, right? And why you're doing that is asking you to play a little bit, right? Because you got heart chakra energy popping up here, right? Heart chakra, my love, is responsible for forgiveness, love, compassion, okay? Acceptance. This is inner child energy, okay? This is being able, once again, to bring balance to your emotions, okay? Intimate energy, nurturing energy. The heart chakra also deals with you being able to accept things, okay? So, you may have to accept today that abundance may look differently to everybody, and you may have to, literally put in a little bit more playfulness with it. Laugh at yourself today. Okay, feel the joy expanding within your experiences today. Okay, shit, take a walk in the park, go to the beach or something. You understand what I'm saying? Most people are working from home. Like if you have Wi-Fi, my loves, okay, and you can get in the last little bit of summer and you can access your Wi-Fi from the beach and work from the beach. Why not? Explore. Okay, now and as you're moving throughout this energy today, you also have crown chakra energy that's asking you to Pay attention to your peace of mind today, right? Now, crown chakra energy, has to do with divine connection to source, okay? This is your angels. This is your guides. This is clarity, okay? This is the place where you tap into your divine connection with source, divine wisdom. This is your spiritual awareness. This is the oneness, or the awareness of the oneness that dwells within all of us, all right? So, tap into your peace today so you can gain wholeness. All right. Know that you need to expand your scope of abundance, or your perception of abundance. So how you ground yourself with abundance. Be a little bit more playful today. All right. See how you can invite joy in, how you can invite laughter in, how can you make today a lot more fun and not so rigid and not so stressful as you bring in peace today. Okay. Now, let me just pull one card, so we can clarify exactly maybe of why you may need to operate from this. Okay, we're going to just pull one chakra card, we're going to pull one right away card. Okay. Two of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse is fear of the unknown. And this is popping up as solar chakra energy. We're talking about emotions here, but we're also talking about maybe even karmic patterns and how you deal with things. How you deal with things. What's your pattern of dealing with things from the past? Are you going through some type of karmic return where you may need to adjust your patterns, especially when it comes to how you look at abundance, being a little bit more playful, how you get your peace. Two of Wands energy is saying that you could be afraid of the unknown today. Something could come up today that makes you feel a little bit unsettled or a little bit unsure of the unknown, especially emotionally today, my wonderful earth signs. Okay, so you want to be mindful of that as you're moving throughout the energy today, okay? All right, now we're going to jump into the wonderful air energy. So we're dealing with Gemini. We're dealing with Libra. We're also dealing with the wonderful Aquarius energy. If you are not a Gemini, if you are not a Libra, if you are not an Aquarius, this energy is going to apply to your thinking, your spiritual and your mental thinking. This is all about what's in your head, my lovelies, okay? Just starting off the day, you got inspiration, sacral chakra energy, and family, root chakra energy, and creativity, also sacral chakra energy. Now, just so you know, off the bat, these two cards are emotional energy. Your sacral chakra has to deal with emotions, relationship, and the changes that needs to happen and unfold within those aspects of either you or maybe even the dynamics within the relationship. So you have to be mindful of that as you're moving throughout this energy, right? Your sacral chakra is also going to ask you to be flexible. How flexible are you? Okay. Now, when you're dealing with sacral chakra energy, you can find codependency here. You not just or maybe even addictions here. Not just to physical substance. It can be to shopping, to eating, to sex. Okay, self-acceptance when dealing with these two chakras is also something that pops up. Okay, this energy is also, like I said, representing relationships, whether it's a community, family, tribe. Intimate relationships, okay? Within this energy, right, you can see, like I said, either overeating or undereating, okay, here, okay? Unhealthy or healthy sexual relationships can also develop within this sacral chakra energy here too. So today you have popping up inspiration, and immediately the first thing that my eyes land on is the number 11, which is talking about balance. We're talking about the two pillars here, the yin and yang energy, okay? Good versus bad, up versus down, in versus out, masculine versus feminine. There's so many ways that we can go with this number 11 right here, okay? This is also about mastery. The number 1 deals with creation, or that creative force, or that oneness. So when you have 11, that intensifies the numeric value of this energy. Not to mention, when you add 1 plus 1, you get 2, but you're still about bringing things into balance. Okay, that's still that duality of that energy. Okay. Now, when we're dealing with inspiration, or the energy of inspiration, it's asking you today, like, what inspires you? What makes your soul shine? What makes you feel good. Okay, tap into those aspects of things today that makes you feel good, especially when it pertains to family, because we do have root chakra energy popping off over here. And we talked about the root chakra energy. We talked about the root chakra energy coming in from the standpoint of view where it's asking you to balance things, trust your instincts, right? Stability, prosperity lies here too. Being able to trust, even ancestral energy lies here. What inspires you within your family, or maybe even what do you need to look at within the family that you may need to bring energy to trust your instincts, to solve problems? How can you be creative within this energy, right? To solve family issues or issues within your tribe or your community with your peeps, right? How are you dealing with things today? How are you looking to solve things differently today? Right? Are you doing it from a creative aspect? Are you still trying to solve the old same old problems, right? With the same old energy. Okay. You don't have to create love. And sometimes creating love means showing up and looking at yourself, looking at the aspects of yourself before you point a finger, right? And maybe even not giving people a pass, not giving people a pass, right? Okay. So, yeah, be inspired today to do things differently when solving family issues is going to be important for you today. Okay, this is not about giving people a pass. This is not even about being too emotional. This is really about what brings you joy. Are you being true to yourself? Are you honoring yourself? Yep. Five of Swords. There may be some conflict here today, my wonderful ear sign. Okay, there may be some conflict here today where as well as communication, because we got throat chakra, so this could be communication today. Something may be said, a conversation might be had today where you're going to have to find creative ways to deal with this and be inspired. Learn from this. Okay, don't allow it to make you feel stuck or beat yourself up. Learn from it. Okay. All right. Next, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the wonderful water signs, right? So, if you are a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces, my love, this message is gonna apply to you. All right. So, if you are not a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces, we are looking at feelings energy. This is going to be more about how you feel, your emotions. Okay. Now, popping up today, you got throat chakra energy that's asking you to listen. And these are all jumping cards, and I kept all of them. Okay, so listening is popping up. Throat chakra energy. Part of communication is not just voicing your opinion. Part of throat chakra energy is also you being able to listen clearly. Okay. Here you go. Creativity. I just explained to you guys, with the ear energy, this is sacral chakra energy. We're talking about karmic patterns. We're also talking about being able to be an emotional adult. See your part that you play in situations here. Find creative way to deal with things, all right? Does this work for you when it comes to your life purpose? Is this really what you want to do? Do you really want to lock yourself in or commit yourself to something that is not bringing you, that you can't find your creative self in? Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's a friendship. Do you want to be in anything, or do you want your life purpose to be around something where you're not able to be yourself, okay? So you need to know that, all right? Now, inner child is popping up, okay, with heart chakra energy here, all right? This is love, this is compassion, this is forgiveness. This is also bringing into balance and weighing things from a perspective where you're not in your feelings, where you're able to forgive, where you're able to see love coming in from whatever angle, because everybody's perception of love is different. So you need to be able to see love outside of the bubble here, okay? Now, flexibility is also going to be key for some of you. Okay, this is where I see, becoming as strong as an oak tree when you need to stand your ground, and as flexible as a bamboo tree when you need to be flexible. Right. So it's asking you to be a little bit more flexible, especially within your communications. Operate in love. Okay, and really figure out your part that you're playing here, and don't just give in to something that's not bringing you fulfillment as far as your life purpose is concerned. Your throat chakra is responsible for your life purpose because that's where your vibration comes from. That's your sound box, okay? That's your sound box. That's how you can connect with the frequencies. You can tune into the frequencies that you want to listen to or experience, I would rather say, using your communication, your sound. Okay, now, yeah, listen today. Queen of Wands energy is popping up. So today, maybe, Queen of Wands energy in reverse in particular is someone that can be a little bit more aggressive and demanding. And sometimes people may feel like she's a bitch or she, or arrogant or whatever that is, or better than other people. But this really has to do with someone that's been through some things. And if they're not working on themselves, yeah, it could come off rather aggressive and just maybe even rigid a little bit, okay? But if they are working on themselves and they're willing to listen, willing to tap into that inner child, be more creative, be more flexible, you can find the Queen of Wands energy in reverse, although it could be aggressive, is just maybe someone that's passionate about this change or whatever is unfolding in their life. They're not coming from, this energy is not always coming from a negative place. Okay, so you need to know that. All right, so yeah, listen today, especially listening to yourself. Trust your inner child. Maybe heal that inner child. Talk to that inner child, which can give you a lot of guidance of what you may need today. Okay? All right. So last but not least, we're going to deal with the wonderful fire energy, which is going to be Aries, Sagittarius, as well as the wonderful Leo. So if you are an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, my love, this message will apply to you. If you are not an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo, my loves, this energy is going to apply to action, movement, passion, lust, okay? But also, I want to say intuitive energy. It's also going to tap into intuitive energy, in which you can then put forth into action. Now, be mindful that Mars is about to go into retrograde in a few days, and if you're super sensitive to energy, some of you can already be feeling this Mars energy unfold. Okay, wow, everybody pretty much got those chakra energy today. Communication is going to be key, right? Make sure you're communicating in love. This is trying to come out upside down. So communicate in love from a place of love. Be flexible. So what I'm hearing, my wonderful fire signs, is as you were communicating today, you want to make sure that you're communicating in truth. Some of you may be communicating telepathically. This may not even be a full-fledged out verbal communication. For some of you, it could just be a telepathic communication. You want to make sure that you're doing that in love. And for those of you that are feeling the remnants of someone sending you a telepathic message and it's not in love, okay, be mindful that you want to be flexible, not to put up with bullshit, okay? And also be mindful to know that whatever a person sends out at you, they also send out to themselves, because some of you will be feeling this energy be pulling on you today as you communicate and deal with the conflict, okay? And for some of you, love is going to require tough love, standing up for yourself, not putting up with the BS. Now, at the end of the day, with this love energy, you're going to have to think about what brings you joy. And then be flexible. Be flexible to see if this can be resolved by you and this other person coming into a place where you're both flexible as to what both bring you joy. Okay, so there's going to be some communication today that's going to be around some conflict. This could be with somebody you love or about something that you love, and you may have to be a little bit flexible in this situation, or you may be asking someone to be a little bit more flexible in how they're handling the situation. Okay, all right, my lovelies, I appreciate each and every one of you as usual. Okay, make sure that you do something kind for yourself, honor yourself, love yourself. I want to say out of darkness comes enlightenment, and you can literally gather all of your peace and create wholeness. Okay, you can do that, right? One foot in step of the next. You just keep taking your steps and moving forward, and you can see how beautiful things can unfold for you, especially with all of the chaos that is going on in the world today. Okay, I will see you guys in tomorrow's daily vibration. Happy Wednesday to you, my loves. Do something kind for yourself again. Okay, bye, my loves.